Hello, this is Lori Michelle with an Ask the Moshiach question for you today. Why do people get sick? I've spoken about this before. I'll give you the short answer and then a deeper explanation because this is timely. There's a lot of people suffering and sick right now. The short answer is evil. There's evil in the world, which causes all our problems, every illness, every disease, every ailment known to mankind is caused by an evil choice. That's the simple answer. It's really not simple, but the short answer. The long answer is we all suffer when anyone chooses evil. Hashem has said to me daily that I never sin. I never choose evil. And I get sick, plenty sick. I have health problems, nothing too serious, but I have health problems. I have heart issues. I have hypertension that I fight. I take very good care of my health, but I suffer health problems. I went deaf in my 40s. I went almost completely deaf. I still have just a little bit of natural hearing left in my left ear that has not been operated on. So I suffer. And he says, I have never sinned ever. So why am I sick? Trust me, I asked him, why am I sick? Do something for me. In the middle of a bout of whatever I've had recently, and I catch a lot of colds and viruses because I have grandchildren. One bout recently, about a month or so ago, I was writhing in pain, headache, chills, vomiting, you name it, it was ugly. And I talked to him all the time and I said, oh, Hashem, I won't tell anyone. Just make me better now. And I suffered. And I wound up at the doctor's office, the nurse's station, getting IV. That's how sick I was. I had to get IV. I was so dehydrated. And I discussed this with him. And every time I get severely ill, I have the same discussion because I forget the answer. I'm so sick. I forgot. Why am I sick? I never sinned before. And I'm vomiting and sick. Hashem, you don't love me really, do you? And his answer is, of course I do. No, it's a concealment. You hate me. No, Lori, I love you. And I could feel it. And I said, if this is love, oh my, I suffer. So when I feel better, we talk about it. And we spoke about it today before I turned on the computer because I had to remind myself why I suffer. And he said, when you sin, when anyone sins, when your kids sin, when your wife sins, when your mother sins, when anyone sins, we all feel it. We all suffer together. And in the end of days, we have to come together and cleanse of the sin and make everyone heal. We heal ourselves and we heal the world. He says it's the truth. It sounds very Pollyanna to someone who doesn't believe in God, but hopefully you do, and you've stuck around this long to hear that I suffer with you. I'm doing this with you. I'm not exonerated from all the ills of all the world. He says that at some point, lots and lots of people are going to be listening to me. And if he let me off the hook and I had perfect health and nothing ever fazed me, people would say, well, easy for you to say, Lori Michelle. You don't suffer like we do. And that's a big reason why. And also because I can commiserate with you. This sucks, people. This is terrible. We're so sick all the time. I have had half a dozen viruses this winter. I never used to get sick. This world is more dirty and more evil than ever before. And we're all feeling it. I hope you're not feeling it, but when you get sick and you are in pain, it's very hard to understand that he's right there with you. And I want you to know he's doing it with you. So when I'm suffering in those moments, a headache and chills and everything else is going wrong, I can't eat, I can't sleep, and I scream to him, help me. He says to me, Lori, I'm doing this with you. I'm doing this with you. I feel everything with you. And my answer to him is, but you're bigger and stronger than me, Hashem. You can handle this. And he says, Lori, when you hurt, it hurts me more. It's very painful for me because yes, I could snap my fingers and you'd be all right. But I know that would be exactly the wrong thing to do for you. Because if you don't go through this with everyone, if we don't go through this together, we will never come out the other side. And what's the other side? World redemption, people. We're here to cleanse the world of evil, and eventually the illness will abate, the terrorism will go away, the wars will go away, there won't be cancer and diabetes and illnesses like we have today. He just said it's the truth. Redemption is true. So every day, as I get up and I journey through this nightmarish world, he reminds me, Lori, I'm telling you the truth. Redemption is real. We will come together and this will get better and better and better. So I hope this helped you. If you're sick, if you're hurting, he's with you. He's doing it with you. So hang in there. He says it's going to get better. You want to know where it's all coming from? I hope so. Go online. I give you all the details that he gave me about the world and creation, but I also tell you where this monstrous mess and all the illness and all the problems are coming from. So get started, get educated, and let's come together and clean up the mess. Peace on earth in our generation.